You
I
just
think,
tape another picture on there.
yeah, I think she's on the end. We might be able to crop her out. I'll have to see.
And crop
Oh.
in a picture of a cute kitty or something.
Mm,
Just the girl with a cat face. That'd be
you should do
hilarious.
like
Yes.
a raptor or a T-Rex. That's how you really do. Yeah. But you were not replaced with a superior model. You were replaced with an entirely superior species, the Velociraptor. Feathers and all. You can't get that old scaly piece of shit either.
Nah, you need the feathers. Get picture of Kazu on there. It's more teepee.
Yes.
How's everybody else's holidays?
That's good.
It's
Peaceful.
all right.
Uneventful.
Yeah. No visitors or anything. It's just
Yeah.
us.
Always a good time.
Yeah, chill holidays are always a good time sometimes though.
I
Yeah.
think so.
I'm gonna say, yeah, that's how I always justify it. I mean, everyone asks me like, "Hey, why do you say uneventful?" I said, "Did anything good happen?" I'm like, "Well, nothing bad happened." So
That's what I classify as an event. Bad stuff. Good stuff happening isn't an event. It's just good stuff, you know?
yeah,
Yeah.
Bad stuff is the event.
Hey, everybody.
Hey,
Hello.
Hello.
Glad to hear you guys didn't have any events.
No one wants events. Mhm. Oh, who we missing? Mal and Tyler. I'm sure Tyler's working her way in.
She is, yeah. She's all set up beside me here. She's just not physically in the room yet, but she's on her way.
That happened. We're not in a tremendous hurry. It's not a big deal.
So, what happened last week?
Nothing.
Oh,
absolutely
okay.
nothing.
Not a damn thing because we didn't have a game. Shoot died again.
Or the week before?
I don't remember that one. You'll have to ask.
Or the
One
week
of them.
before that.
We
Yeah,
found
because
the
I
basement.
wasn't
We found the basement. We got in the
feeling.
basement, and then once we got in the basement, we found a bunch of bodies, and one of them ended up being a flesh golem, and we smote it.
Oh, cool. Good job.
yeah, that was pretty much the long and short of it. We explored the manor. We didn't really find anything of note except a library that had information on Zellar ghosts. Then we found a basement, and the basement was a flesh golem that was really big, really tall, and really scary. And we killed it in like 3 rounds of combat.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
But then we discovered something else down there. We discovered somebody else was in the basement with us, and that was, I think, when we came, kind of like ending on a bit of a cliffhanger.
Hmm. This is true. It was cliffhangery.
And we didn't have a game for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, currently we're in a, or I'm in a room, unless you're behind me. Um, that's like a big glass container or glass prison or containment area of some sort.
It's something of that nature.
And then there was something that this creature that was coming near me. Ardergrigger. Ardergrigger.
Now, how do we pull? Apparently, the thing that I normally do doesn't seem
Yeah.
to work for me.
Well, they're
Not
not.
working for me either.
Don't worry about it. It's Mars is actually wonky. I was playing around with a couple things. You can disregard all of those. You'll be getting the map shortly.
Alright.
I play
Okay.
with I transfer the files to my laptop between games. All right. Do we have everybody but Mal?
I think so.
Charlie's here now.
I sure am. Sorry for my tardiness.
Not a
No
problem.
tardiness, no
I-
worries.
I thought I heard Tyler in the background there.
All right,
Aw,
so
sorry I scared you all.
we were terrified. I was
The
exceptionally
frick?
terrified.
I'm scared.
All right, so it is worth noting that Estrella is blind. She has no light, and Arthanis is quite a
Oh.
bit ahead.
I think I cast.
Yeah, I was trying to keep up.
There. Dancing lights on your
Oh,
head.
Move you up,
Yay.
Kasu. There you go.
Thank you.
All right, so quick synopsis. I'm just checking. Sorry, I'm expecting. It is potentially possible that I get a late night call from my lawyer, and if I do, I'll just put you guys on hold for a minute. We go to
Okay.
court tomorrow, so
all good.
I don't want to miss that. So
What did you do
You-
this time?
oh, I got a twat ex-wife.
Oh,
Oh.
gross.
But to not use our game time on my twat ex-wife, we have. Let's see, everybody. Most people can't see this, but I'm going to give the description anyways, and then you guys can see it when you come in. So, as Arthanis opened the room and Kashyyyt is moving forward, you see inside an immense hexagonal room. Not counting the hallway, it's roughly 35, 40 feet across. made of stone. It has extension branching hallways off, including the one that you guys are entering through, and there's also one on the cardinal directions to the north, south, and west, in addition to the east. Inside of this chamber, another smaller chamber has been erected, not made of the same material the stone is. It is seemingly made of a clear glass-like substance. It sits directly in the center of this chamber. Its walls are extending from a gleaming metal base, and it connects to a similar gleaming metal attachment that attaches to the stone ceiling. So it's sitting about a foot off the floor, and it connects to a gleaming metal extension from the ceiling about a foot off the ceiling. And the stone ceiling is roughly 15 feet above you, and the structure includes a vague outline of a glass door on the eastern front and a standard door that you have now came through. As you go in, you notice that there is a strange looking creature in the center of this particular structure. I'm going to send you guys a picture. Don't recall if I did. It's been a fix. I'll send it to you shortly. But there you go. A strange looking alien creature is sitting in the enclosure. the glass enclosure. Now, when you guys first walk in and Arthanis kind of stormed in with his shield glowing and his trident, she regarded him curiously, but and she starts to get to her feet. Arthanis, if you want to do an insight or medicine check, you may. Kashyut, you may do the same, but it will be at disadvantage for Kashyut.
You said perception or medicine?
Insight or medicine.
Insight or medicine.
So when she goes to stand up, you guys pick up a couple things with those checks. The first thing you pick up is she is struggling, staggering, and she has hope in her eyes as well as panic as she starts to beat her fists on the glass as you come in. As she looks at you, the tokens are now unlocked. I had locked them previously so we didn't have anybody moving around, but we're not in combat.
Hello there. Are you okay?
As she is beating on the glass, no sound is coming out. Her mouth, as it is, starts moving, but you're not hearing anything. And she is gesturing and banging.
Is there like an opening or a doorway?
There is. It's right on the front that you are standing next to.
Okay, I will do my best to open it. I'll try and push it open.
Okay. It does not move at all. Doesn't budge, doesn't even flinch.
As I walk around the room, do I see any like control panels, switches, knobs, any doodads like that?
As you walk around the room, you see none of that. No doodads, no switches, no panels as you saw in the prison. It is devoid of any control objects at all.
Shoot, do you think you can open this?
I will give it a try. Are there any opening mechanisms or locks or anything on the door?
The door has a small carving of a keyhole, and as you get close to it, as your hands approach it, it begins to reveal some runic outlines as well as some interwoven gleaming lines connecting the runes.
So it is obviously magical. I will do an arcana to see if I can.
So you detect that it does have some sort of magical lock, and you are aware that it does have that holding it closed, and you are scrutinizing exactly that as you hear a strange sound of whooshing appear around you, and about a half a second before you realize that a cloud of daggers bursts into existence around you.
Oh,
Roll initiative.
Okay.
no.
Oopsie.
That's not very nice.
I was just about to cast guidance on you too. Damn it.
On me? Oh, them.
On Cash.
I am Hazel or Mars.
So yeah, I was just rolling an investigation check to kind of help Cash out with investigating anything like doors, triggers, anything of the nature?
My rolls are shit on this character for some reason.
It's okay.
Get better dice.
I change my dice almost every single game. It doesn't matter.
Get a better character.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm putting Nauka's in there. Mars is now active. I'll get this token swapped out. There we go. Make sure Nauka's took. It did. Alright. So, Cloud of Daggers. It bursts into existence there. And it hits 2 of you. As such, let me put this where it goes for that. And the beauty, unfortunately, of Cloud of Daggers, a creature that enters the spell area for the first time or starts its turn there. So at the initial casting, it's not going to affect anything. It's just so you're not getting doubled up on. But you don't know where it came from. So for round 1, something put a Cloud of Daggers over you. I'd have to check into that, whether it hits you when it starts. I'm working on that now.
Where are they? I can't see them. Can I take my action to try and see if I can see them? Or find out who's casting that shit?
You're gonna roll an active perception.
Yep. Oops, using Mars still, but still, same difference. Or Hazel.
Alright, you managed to spot a strange looking creature clinging 15 foot above the ground, clinging to the there. It seems to be a mushroom looking brain with a number of appendages and a fang filled mouth, but that active perception during combat takes your action.
Yep, that's fair. It's over there. Kill it. Now.
Thank you, Mars.
That's the end of my turn.
Ew, what is that thing? Okay, I'm going to. I'm gonna wild shape into my archer form. I don't remember where I was tracking my. Oh, there. Okie dokie. And then I'm going to use my action in that form to then do a ranged attack at the creature. Well, that's unfortunate. That was my bonus action and my action. And I'm going to back up behind Mars. Bye. Actually, no, that's it. That's it.
So, definitely moving or not?
Yeah, I'm definitely moving. I was just gonna say that I was gonna look around and see if I could see any more while I was moving around, but if it's an active perception check to look for the thing, then I probably would not be able to do that since I used both my action and my bonus action.
All right. So this creature uses its turn to cast a 10-foot square. And in doing so, it seems to be targeting the things in and around the door. And this one drops grease.
Ew.
I'm going to work on getting a cloud of daggers down. But for now, we'll start with grease. For the dexterity saving throw, 2 successes and a failure. And that area is now difficult terrain. And Arthanis, unfortunately for you, you become prone.
Whoa!
You slide in the grease as it appears, and you fall. And then the creature backs up. It's out of sight of the majority of you. Not all, but many. Alright, I'm working on the
Does the
Cloud
cage
dagger.
go all the way through the ceiling up to the top?
Yes, it connects ceiling and floor.
Okay. But it's glass, you can see through it, right?
You mean see from this side all the way through the other side? You cannot. It's too opaque. Are you looking? What are you looking to do in terms? Maybe that'll help me understand.
See the other side.
For terms of a spell,
Yes.
yes, you have sight. You do have sight if you can see the token. But you should have no issue seeing through it.
Okay. I will Starlight Step to here.
Right here.
Yes.
I'm fiddling with the spells at the same time.
Okay. Did I take damage from the Cloud of Daggers?
You do.
Okay.
You take that. I was working on that.
Okay.
Real quick. Let me get that Cloud of Daggers damage. It is difficult terrain. You don't have to deal with that because of Starlight Step. But as you step through the Starlight, you feel daggers slashing at your back.
I will, once I appear on the other side, I will use a +1 arrow and fire at the creature that I can see. Okay. That is my turn.
All right, Techno. It's getting fun up in here.
Can I see that cerebral fungus from where I'm at?
It depends on if you can see the token, you can see it for targeting purposes.
Yeah, that's what I thought, because I thought Mars pointed it out. I thought I could see it, so I'm like, okay, if I could take a pot shot at it, I will. And of course I miss, because of course. Sigh. All right, well, pretty much all I can do. I'm just gonna stand my ground and take a shot at it if I get a chance on it.
Alrighty, I don't know what Nauka wants to do. I don't know what you guys want Nauka to do.
Oh, Nalka's not in the room, eh?
I originally moved Nauka into the room, but once the Cloud of Daggers was coming down, I just dropped them right there, and I didn't think it was fair, so I scooted them back so they weren't getting
Hi.
hammered. Where would you guys want them? I don't care. Probably over here, maybe.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
And then Nalka doesn't like, does Mal intentionally not rage at the start of fights? I feel like he usually doesn't rage until like a little ways in, right? Is that because of an effect he gets or something?
Mm-mm.
I have no clue.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's more to make sure that like he's not wasting a rage during an easy combat. If it goes past the first round, I think then he'll rage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so maybe let's just have him fucking run at that thing and
What
kinda
she
whack
said.
it?
Sorry, I was taking an Advil.
Because he's got. Well, does he still have that pole? He had like a spear or a glaive or something up there, right? That might be able to reach.
They originally had it. Now they have a glaive, a hand axe, and a javelin, as well as a +1 Morning Star. One rage is used, so they only have one left. I have very strong doubts that they would want to use their rage without a good damn reason.
Yeah, I would kind of err on the side of not raging yet, just in case, and then potentially using the glaive to be able to reach and like stab at it. But I don't know what
that's
you guys
still
think.
reach.
Can
Throw a javelin.
yeah, can a glaive even reach that far?
No.
No.
Okay, what about the idea of maybe Nalka just grabbing Arthanis and pulling him like away from the danger?
Yeah, you can do that.
Can Nalka do that without getting hit by the cloud of daggers? Like grab my like hands
In
and pull
this
me out?
instance, since you're only partially in there, yes.
Yeah, let's do that shit. Yeah.
When I request movements like this, can you guys see them?
I could see my movement. Yeah.
Because you can't. I know you guys can't see it when I request the monsters movement. I do it for my own sanity so I can track it. But Nauka pulls you out, and then that's all you guys have them doing.
What if they were to just maybe walk south of Estrella, if you will, like as if blocking that pathway in case something comes down that way?
That pathway only extends 10 feet before it ends, but I am totally fine with that.
Still a good call, I think.
Alright, then I will move that.
Well, while you move that, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast that.
I think you should.
Oh my gosh! Hold on. I would stand up first. Can I take that back or no?
Presumably. You would
I would
stand up
I
first.
would stand up first, as is Ilmeter's way. Man,
Oh fuck
I
yes!
feel like I'm cheating.
Ace.
It's fucking 6 damage, anyways.
Can't win them all.
But
Hey.
it
Ain't
rolled a
that
one,
always
it's
the
got-
way? You roll a critical success to hit, and then you roll shit for damage.
It did wipe out the Cloud of Daggers.
Yay.
That's so long as it breaks his concentration, right?
Yes, sir. And that's my turn.
Okay.
Would you... Well, that's not a hurry thing because
Yeah.
that is going to be... I can close this. Difficult terrain for you, so the first step is 10 feet instead of 5.
Okay.
And so long as you exit the grease before you... and you don't end your turn there will be no deleterious effects.
Just
Hello,
want to
sorry I'm
move
late.
there.
Alright, that'll be
All
25
good.
feet.
Good morning.
I don't
got
have
the
that many
rest.
feet.
And I forgot to change prestidigitation to shocking grasp.
I can fix that for
Just,
you if you'd like.
thank you, because I forgot how to do it.
No big deal. It's fixed.
Thank you.
We didn't make your
Eh.
character rage there, Mel.
Dang it.
You
That's
got
what they would have done.
fire.
Well, we were like, usually they don't rage right away.
Oh,
Is there a reason for that? I don't know. We're not gonna do it. But you saved our Thanos from a cloud of daggers, so.
Hooray! And I'm
Oh,
not even
yeah.
hurt. That's right.
we go. I fire missed.
Yeah, but you tried.
Yeah. That's all you can do.
It
You
is
have fire
indeed.
mist?
Double artificers just pulling their weight.
That's not the right button. There we go. The exhausted and staggering creature in the glass aquarium is moving as far away from the fungal creature as possible.
Understandable.
Alright, so move up so we can get a better look. And like he does, he's just gonna fucking waste all of his spell slots. First level spell, Chaos Bolt. Voice. Oh wait, let me roll a. Let me roll a d8 and see what damage it is. Damage type 2. Okay. Cold. Oops, I rolled that twice. I'll take the first one. Yeah. And that's it, because he can't do anything else.
That's it. Alright, Estrella. This creature is backed into a corner. Far into the air, 15 feet to be specific.
I'm going to move to about here if I can. Squeeze in between our Thanos and that glass wall. If that will give me a good aim on it.
You couldn't shoot it from there, unfortunately. It has, because you can't shoot through the glass.
I can't shoot
have-
over it? Okay.
Maybe from there.
That's fair. So go from there, and then I will shoot my starry thingamajig at it.
I often find myself shooting my starry thingamajig at things.
Take radiant damage, bitch. Oh
It
yeah.
also does radiant damage.
Oh yeah. Okay, and that is my bonus action. As my action, I'm going to cast Produce Flame at it. Ignore that damage. I preemptively touched it. My bad. I was very confident I was gonna hit.
The 1 damage,
Yeah, get rid of that.
it is gone.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty. First thing the creature does is use a bonus action to create, or at least release, an oily cloud around it that seems to have a familiar effect of darkness. For those of you on the border, specifically Kashyyyt, you are quickly enveloped, or at least partially, in a revolting cloud of oily fog mist trying to force its way up your nostrils.
Gross.
For what it's worth, it is an unpleasant situation. From there, the fungal creature begins muttering some words in whatever language or speech that it's using, and it casts Cloud of Daggers again. Let me take the
go
spell
by.
slot. Let me put the concentration
Oh
on.
no.
moving the cloud of daggers just to the edge there. It is the daggers are swirling around in the mist, trailing the oil mist, banging off of the glass to no damage effect. Kashoot. Your eyes are full of oily, sticky liquid, or I'm sorry, fog that is coalescing on your skin in little grayish drops.
Okay. She's gonna start wiping her eyes and quickly move out of that area, bumping into Kazu. Apparently.
Oh, hi. Hello,
she'll
Kashoot.
when she bumps into she'll head this way instead, Tony.
Got it.
Instead of
And you
like
couldn't see.
plowing right into Kazu.
Ouch.
Sorry about that.
You look like you could use a potion.
Yeah.
Do you
let's see
have
what
any?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, good. I only got one spell slot left for healing.
Kashoot will take the action to drink a potion. Can you add 2 more to that, Tony? Actually, I can. There we go. It was a greater healing potion. That is gone. Oh wait, the dice roll is the bonus action, right?
Correct.
Correct.
Oh, okay. Well, so let's see. I will move back to the edge here, and I will fire an arrow into where I think the creature was.
All right. Just roll randomly. You
Yep.
don't need to target. It'll be disadvantage, so roll again real quick.
Oh, okay.
That's my fault for not stating it. Take the 17. Creature doesn't seem to have moved because you hear it thump.
Woohoo! It's in the same spot.
Nice shot.
Not a nice shot. A shot nonetheless.
Hey, 4 damage
Oh,
is
you
still
hit it.
better than 0.
Yeah, not bad for a shot in the dark, eh?
Yeah.
Nah.
Now, can I tell that mist there is like oil or anything of that nature?
It seems to be a biological excretion.
Because I'd like to go ahead and throw a firebolt at it, but if that thing's gonna catch fire, I don't want my teammates getting immolated. So,
I mean, it could be flammable.
I
I mean, we know Mars is.
would say I would like to go. I'd like to go ahead and take a ready to action and get ready to cast firebolt. Just basically yell at my teammates to get the hell out of the way, and then once they do, pop off a firebolt in a general direction. But only once
Cloud
the
of Daggers expired. I didn't get that done quickly enough.
Sweet.
But that's pretty much it.
So Nalka saw this thing was like on the ceiling, right?
Correct.
Excuse me. Oh my goodness. They're gonna go over there. And just kind of hurl a javelin at where they think the monster ought to be. You know? Why not? Oh boy. 11.
Your javelin does seem to go in that direction, but it hits
It
stone
hits
from
something.
as best you can hear.
Nalka shrugs. Real quick, what is the square to the right-hand side of the cell?
That's Grace.
Okay. It's my turn, by the way.
Tony, what's if I were to take the jump action? Is that a bonus action or an action?
For what purpose? Depends on like what are you jumping.
Jumping the grease.
Jumping can be done as part of your movement. You can jump. Yeah, you don't need to use an action to jump, but jumping is not. You're talking about not with the spell, correct?
Correct. I'm talking like just running and trying to like long jump the grease to get to the other side.
So you can jump your strength in feet with no running.
Do I have enough space to start a running long jump from where I am?
Running long jump, I believe, requires a 10-foot. So
So I'm just
a
short.
long jump requires a 10-foot immediately before when you otherwise it's considered a standing long jump. But you can do an athletics check, but if you fail, you're going to end up in the grease.
Okay, well, so I'm going to start by firing off Eldritch Blast, the same spot I did before. Very
That
nice.
hits.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. And then I'm going to attempt to, jump over the grease to get to the other side.
All right. It's going to be athletics check.
Yep.
You're going to make it most of the way there because you didn't have the running start. But what was that? 5, 10, 15. Give me a dexterity saving throw. But you're just coming in on the edge, so easily. Well, the DC was 8. So
Oh.
Ooh.
you managed to clear it, and that movement was 20 feet, so you still have some movement.
Yeah, let's move to there and then my turn.
All right, Kazu.
Well, while Techno thinks that the smoke might be something flammable, Kazu has no such thoughts and he's gonna try to throw fire. Oop. Oops, he missed anyway.
Wouldn't that
Has
have
anything
technically been
exploded?
wouldn't that technically been in a disadvantage anyway?
It would have been, but
Yeah.
since it missed, I just let it go.
But yeah, she brings up a good point. Does it explode?
It does not explode.
Oh, okay. In that case, could I go ahead and have my my ritual ready to action taken, or should I just wait?
I don't recall the exact wording of
Uh,
your ready to action.
The
so
ready
we'll
to
just go
action
with
was
yes.
to wait
That's
until
fine.
Mars got out of the way, but since the thing didn't explode,
That's fine.
all right, I'll go ahead and I'll just take action then. Yeah, so I was trying to. That's 12. Oh, that would have been a miss anyway, so it doesn't matter. Funny how I rolled a 12 as well.
All right. Mars is gonna cast Burning Hands with the wand into the void.
Okay.
So said
Are
deck save
you-
13, and then no, I'm just one charge.
Let's see what we get. The DC is 13, correct?
Yeah. Oh, he's critical.
Excellent.
Now I realize I can't see it all, so I'm gonna back out. And that's all he's gonna do.
Okie dokie, okie dokie. Question for you, Tony.
Shoot.
Would Estrella know if Moonbeam would be a magical light enough to dispel a certain amount of darkness?
She would know that it is unlikely that Moonbeam would dispel darkness.
Okie dokie
Of,
then.
of this nature. This is more. This isn't magical darkness.
Okay. What I'm going to do then is I'm gonna just do what I was doing last time and aim in the exact same location that it was the last time I shot at it.
Noted.
Just in hopes that I can hit something. And I'm assuming I'm rolling at disadvantage, so let me roll that
You don't
twice.
need to
just
reroll.
so- Yeah. I missed regardless. And then I will also try produce flame because I wouldn't even know if I'd hit it. So I will also just do produce flame. Yeah. Okay. That's my turn, I think. I don't know what else to do here.
All right. The fungus moves and lets out a disgusting, wheezing shriek. And all creatures within 30 feet must succeed on a wisdom saving throw, which you are all about to get. Except for Relstana, who happens to be inside a soundproof area.
Bully for her.
Goodness. Oh,
Good job,
And for-
everybody.
yay!
Yeah.
The sound is so alienly painful, it
Hey,
reverberates
Kazu.
in your skull, and you are left holding your head in pain. At the end of each of your turns, you can repeat the saving throw. DC is 13 wisdom, and if and when you succeed, I will remove it. But
I said, does this count as a party wipe?
it is not.
Cats are
Unfortunately
still awake.
Unfortunately for the fungus, it also took its action, so that's all he's got.
You said wisdom saving throw?
That is correct. You are no longer incapacitated. Next turn.
Ooh.
Okay.
You are no longer incapacitated,
All
Next turn.
right. -1 wisdom save.
but you weren't raging, so that's a thing.
Natural 20!
Oh,
Nice.
That went really bad for this guy.
That went two different. Well, it started really good. All right, Kazu. Everybody's holding their heads, but they're all coming out. You actually don't need to make one because you are not incapacitated. You get to take your full
Oh.
action.
Okay. Can I use that 19 as a
You
my
can.
attack?
So what are
Yay.
you doing for this attack?
Fire. Fire. Oh,
More specifically,
firebolt at the At the dude.
It's a good attack. Hold on a second. Kazu, you hit Kazu. Let me fix that.
Oops, I hit myself.
Kazu
fixed it.
hurt himself in his confusion.
Kazu hurts himself in his
Yes.
confusion. So you hear the firebolt hit something. Yeah, but the creature is no longer responding to in the shrieks it was responding in. Either it's changed its reaction to conceal itself or you missed. You don't know which. But you can still move if you wanted.
Oh no, he's just gonna stay right where he is.
All right, Mars.
Wisdom
Keep the
saving throw.
train going.
Woo!
Let's go.
Yay.
Straya, you should have decent wisdom save. I have
Yeah.
faith in you. Everybody's except one person incapacitated, and everybody drops it after the one round. That sucks for him because he only gets one of those on long rests. Poor guy. But Mars.
Yeah.
Some disgusting looking tentacles slap out from the darkness and begin swinging at you.
How dare you touch me, you disgusting creature!
And the first one hits, bludgeoning you, and as it hits you, you notice that this creature, whoever made it, evolution or engineered some barbed hooks along those tentacles, carrying with it a little bit of poison.
Oh,
And
no.
Oh.
it need not be a happy occasion as a second tentacle slaps out. This one missing.
It was only 10 of the 20 tickles. It's not that bad.
That's true.
There's tentacles?
Yes, there's 10.
All right. Did I see the tentacles come out and slap Mars?
You did, but they went back in.
All right, I'm going to fire at where they went back in at.
Okay. Where is that?
I don't know.
You need to tell me where you're targeting, but the tentacles came from inside the darkness, but they did seem to come slightly above Mars, but you can't tell how high. So how firing into darkness works, the reason why it's a pain in the ass, is that if you're targeting a specific location, you have to be targeting where that creature is. So you roll with disadvantage. You can just roll with disadvantage, and in this case, that's essentially what it is.
Okay. I'm going to be using another +1 arrow. No. No, I'm going to use regular arrow.
Regular old arrow.
Oh.
Dropped to 20.
Oh.
He's
One
laughing
second.
at you.
1 second before you do that, the creature casts shield, raising its armor class and denying that damage.
That's cheating.
Okay. That's my turn.
Techno.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, and I crashed. Okay. Okay, let's give me a sec. I don't know what I did. but going back in. If I can. Not certain what exactly happened there. Authorization failed. Client username already in use. What the hell? Okay.
It took you a second to actually disconnect.
I was. Yeah, I don't even know what the heck happened. I was just trying to my map over, and I got this little error thing pop up for a second, and then all of a sudden the whole screen went white, and then damn, the program crashed. Didn't even realize I was muted until. All right, let's try this again, shall we? Hope that doesn't happen again. Alright, come. There we go. Then set up. Hang on. Nice. This brings up the tokens. Not bringing it up. Oh, never mind. There it is. Oh. Disadvantage. I'm gonna try the same thing. I'm just gonna go for general. Oh! I need to roll 3.
We will take the first one as we always do, but it was a miss.
Yep.
They all were a miss if it makes you feel better.
Not particularly, but alright.
All right. Nalka's gonna throw a javelin into the ceiling, where they saw Kashoot shoot.
For the record,
Or did that?
that may have been confusing. What I said is, like, you don't have to specify specifically where you're targeting, but you can. It doesn't affect how it works. So, like, you're shooting into darkness. You don't have to say specifically, I'm targeting 10 feet above the floor at the very back.
I see.
You can. Like, you guys are saying I'm targeting where it was last. Great. That's fantastic. I just don't want you guys to feel like it's a requirement to make your attack roll. Your attack roll is with disadvantage regardless of where you target. And the reason for that is you can still hear. You have other senses.
All right, Nalka
Okay,
throws
but, like-
the javelin.
But what?
But like, I mean, I could I could be firing here, and if the creature is here,
The
then
presumption is
obviously it's not gonna hit.
that's true. The presumption is you're targeting the creature based on your other senses. If you were to say, I'm going to fire at the ceiling, obviously I wouldn't even allow you to make an attack roll.
Okay.
But if you're saying a specific location for the purpose of just general explanation of attack, I'm working on the assumption you're trying to hit a creature and not the ceiling. If you are firing in the wrong direction or like firing at, I don't know, Arthanis, I support this and I would encourage that.
In fact, targeting
man.
friendlies always hits.
Because if I had a
That's
crit
Stray
button,
is
I'd use
perfectly
it.
aware of or intimately familiar with.
You
Never forget.
Does Nalka hear an upset mushroom noise when they throw their
To her
javelin?
defense, that was DM error, not her error.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
They're just not gonna let it go, but still.
I know. All
It's not our
Alright,
fault
that
that's
looks
funny.
like a hit. Roll the damage.
Nalka successfully hears upset mushroom noises.
Upset mushroom, not standard mushroom. Ooh, yeah, coming out with
Much
a
more
nom.
angry than normal mushrooms right now. All right.
Yeesh.
So this is where Witch Bolt comes in handy. We're already connected, bitch. Fuck your darkness. But
I'm going in.
look at. Alright, a face full of biological excretion.
And I'm going to swing around my trident in an attempt to hit the creature. roll for damage?
You do. It won't apply, but you do. You always roll for damage. Just to make yourself feel better so you know what you wasted.
No, then no.
He has shield on. He has his
You
defensive.
shielded.
That's not cool. That's
Cashew
not
helped him.
All right, well then I guess it's my turn. Fine.
Alright, Kazu.
Time to throw more fire into the void. And miss.
Indeed.
I mean, you hit the void.
Yes, I did hit the void.
The trouble with hitting the void, though, is that the void hits back.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Burning hand. Burning hand.
No.
Blow all the charges, even the 7th.
No, I'm on the 7th. I don't want to use it. Don't tempt me. Don't do it.
That's like half of the DM's job.
No, it's fine. I'm gonna throw an acid splash onto the ceiling where I think the creature is, because he kind of slapped me with a tentacle from above. Probably, yeah. Probably around this square ceiling. I'm assuming. Deck save on his part, bitch.
How about a 3?
Ooh, nice. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that action.
Now, how does Acid Splash hypothetically affect a Paladin Warlock with a trident standing next to the creature it hits?
Like a beautiful shower. It's beautiful.
It says 1 or 2 creatures. Wait, hold on. Let me read the actual spell. You can choose 1 creature or 2 that are within 5 feet of each other. But they have to be within 5 feet of each other.
Do you want to target Arthanis?
I can't.
You can't see him, so I don't think you could.
No one would know.
I just
How
want
would-
to get you on record.
How would they know?
I mean, this is
How would
Mars
they
we're
know?
talking about, so
Like, hypothetically.
He wouldn't know. So hypothetically, yeah, Mars probably would. Yeah, he would, but
But
I
you
don't
can't
think
see
it
him.
works. But I can't see him, and I'm pretty sure they're like 10 feet apart. So,
Do you want to move?
no.
Alright.
I don't like not being able to see into this thing. And knowing that my moonbeam won't do enough. Although, how far can I move it around each turn? Hold on. I can move it within 60 feet in any direction. Which means it's in a hallway. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Fuck this bitch. Oh, okay, hold on. Hold on. If
I'm
I
holding on.
cast it, because I'm trying to plan this out. I don't want to waste the spell because it is a 2nd level spell slot. But if I drop the moonbeam in a spot, can I then move it on that same turn, or do I have to move it on the next turn?
Give me a second to read the spell.
Oh, it says specifically after you cast a spell. I can use an action to move it. Fuck.
That's exactly what I was just getting to.
Okay, you know what? I feel like it's still beneficial to do it because we haven't been hitting it too much recently, right? So, no, never mind. I am. Fuck me. This is I hate not being able to see in darkness. Okay, fuck it. I'm just going to right in front of Mars. I'm going to shoot an arrow. I am trying to target the creature, but I'm hoping that that's where it is.
Okay.
So right in front of Mars, that's what I'm gonna do there.
Just see what we get here.
Okay. Thinking that it's not there, I will then use produce flame, and in the space, like in the middle, like basically where that the entrance starts diagonally of Mars, I'm gonna one further forward. Yeah. I'm gonna cast produce flame at that same creature, trying to hit it. And I miss anyways, because it's probably
The
not there.
spell shield really is a good spell.
I don't know if I'm hitting it at
It's
all.
a Cerebrick mushroom approved spell.
Gross. Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. The creature is face to face with Arthanis as he has charged or face to face enough that it lashes out with both tentacles and a bite it has not previously been able to use due to how close he is. That was supposed to be at advantage, so I'm going to roll that again. The first attack hits, and just like with Mars, you feel those poison hooks digging in as the second tentacle comes around, poison and all, latching in. It wraps those tentacles around you, not grappling, but enough to pull you close enough to bite with those multi-fanged mouth that you got just a hint of, and it latches on and just starts shredding flesh. It hurts.
Ouch.
It hurts a lot. Ilmater is proud for the suffering you are undergoing right now.
Indeed.
Alrighty. I will attempt to shoot at it again. Baiting here. Yeah.
That's a
That-
miss.
Panda, yeah.
I mean, if you're going to build a fungus to defend itself, giving it oily darkness is helpful.
And shield.
Now, I don't want to be a rules lawyer here or anything. Just out of curiosity, it is using shield, yeah?
It is not anymore.
Oh, it's not okay. I was wondering about that because I was like
Cast
saying,
it for one. It only lasts one round.
yeah. I was just saying until the start of your next turn. Okay, that's what I was wondering. I was like, has it really been only one turn? Okay. Case. Not really sure what else I can do here, except just second verse same as the first. Are you for fucking real? That was almost
Ouch.
20. Ugh. Okay, fine.
Nalka throws another javelin at an unspecified location. 14. Hell yeah.
That's a hit for its one hit point it's had since Mars's round.
Max damage.
Oh!
Oh yeah.
Nice. I would have had it.
The creature is dead, but the putrid area of darkness remains. Looks like it's going to be there for probably at least an hour.
Drag it out of there.
Yeah, does
Are you
does
okay,
the creature fall on
Artemis?
me or fall near me?
The creature falls near you.
If I like do I have a sense of where it fell?
You do. I mean, it fell in the general area directly in front of you. It was, let me take a look.
Can I
It
skew it on my pitchfork or on my
It
trident?
was right here. 5 feet above the ground. And you can.
Yeah, I'll skew it with my trident and I'll like try and walk back out the way. Like raising up the trident. So I just come out like beat the holy hell with this thing on the trident.
There you go. There's his blood stain.
We got it.
Yay!
Ew. What was that thing?
So you've
You
never
need a
seen the
healing
creature
potion,
before.
Arthanis?
Yeah.
It appears
You
to
need
be
me to
some sort
apply
of
a potion?
No, sorry, I got one here. I'll start drinking a potion while I just like leave the trident in the thing, but I'll just like stab it into the ground.
Nalka pries out their javelins. It seems like some sort of
Good.
creature or beast, perhaps. They nod.
Techno's just, Techno's
Just
going in.
gonna go over by Rilstana and gesture at the where the key was and wonder if she can point us into the direction of where to find it.
She points at the key. She seems very relieved now that the creature is dead. But she points at the key hole and points directly south.
Techno
Okay.
just kind of like
Let's go.
has a flat expression on it. It's like, I just crossed this freak. Just trying not to slip and fall.
When you guys start moving towards that alcove, she corrects, waves her hands to say no, and then points out the door you came in and kind of like in a curved fashion around and to the south.
Alright, well.
Thank you.
Kashyyyk will jump over the
Gonna-
crease.
And
Boing.
why are we trying to save this creature?
Because it's the right thing to do.
Nalka shrugs.
Sounds
Let's
bothersome.
go.
Can I quickly
Yeah,
try
bothers.
and loot this this thing?
This thing doesn't have any loot. It's used. Insult
lost-
to injury, right?
Sorry, I lost.
I was about to
lost
say, yeah, we
you.
lost you for a
You
second.
broke up.
Oh, thank God! I thought that was me.
No,
It is using its natural geneticist given abilities. It does not have any loot.
Okay. As I get over to the group,
Skin donut.
and I still have the thing on my pitchfork, I'm gonna try and like clear a path for myself using its corpse like a mop.
That
my
works.
gosh.
Arthanis' new mop.
I'll try and like clear a path from like so that when we come back we can walk right up to the girl trapped there, or what I shouldn't say girl, whatever that thing is trapped there.
The thing.
The thing. The
I
door.
search and listen to the door and
There are
the
no
other side of the door.
locks or traps that you can detect. The door
Any
is
sounds
simply
coming from the other
moves.
side?
None.
All right, I will open the door and slowly take a gander inside. I will try to quietly open the door as quietly as possible.
As you
With a nat 1?
hold on a second, I have something for that.
Go back and get the grease.
Nope, pissed off the dog. He was in my lap. All right. So you slowly open the door. It seems to be well taken care of. It opens without any issues. But this new chamber is octagonal in shape. It contains, like the previous one, a smaller square glass enclosure centered on the floor, connected to a shiny metal bottom and a shiny metal top. A dense, roiling mist fills this box, emanating a blue light. As you open the door, a thud emanates out from the box, but nothing can be seen from your current perspective other than mist. There is an outline of a glass door there on the north face of the cube. The walls run from floor to ceiling 15 feet above. There is a set of double doors in the north where you are entering, as well as to the west that exit the room. And last but not least, I'm giving you this because it's assumed you're going to see it when you move in, but towards the back of the room, there is a 5-foot wide hole.
In the wall or in the floor? Or in the ceiling?
It's in the floor. My apologies.
Okay. Guess she will look along the ceiling. She'll like look inside and look up along the ceilings. See if there's another brain fungus or something similar.
There are no brain funguses that you can detect.
She will step in, walking around the box without actually touching it. And then she will search and investigate this door and listen to the other side.
Okay. The door has no locks, and there are no traps that you can detect.
I will open one door and I'll open both doors and take a look inside.
So you find yourself looking down a L-shaped hallway that turns to the south. Lucky for you, there were no traps. And your 14 perception didn't screw you.
All right, I will step inside. Peer on the corner, looks like another door.
So those of you entering the room, there's nothing different than what you've seen so far.
No sign of any key.
There is no sign of any key. That door has no lock, and there are no traps that you can detect.
Do I hear anything on the other side?
With the perception, you hear sounds of sparring, metal on metal, as well as the occasional projectile sound that instantly recognizes as familiar to the Spur rifle.
Okay, I will
Arthanis
back
and
up.
Kazu, you hear a unusual sound coming out of the mist, but see nothing. It's more like a gurgle. Nauka, quick question. Are you or have rolled a stealth, or are you making any effort to be stealth?
Oh shoot.
Uh-oh.
If you are
probably-
making effort to be stealthy, roll a stealth check.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and roll a stealth check. Why don't we?
I mean, if
Sorry,
we're
guys.
doing it posthumously, then I'll.
You rolled it one earlier, but I'll take that one. It's a lot better than that 8 you rolled.
They're not very stealthy anyway.
Oh, I did roll one earlier.
Oh, I checked.
Oopsie.
I totally forgot. It's been too long. Everyone else is too busy arguing.
As Cash
Yeah.
backs up and sees Nalka, she'll like quietly whisper, "There's people sparring in that room down there."
Nelka nods and backs out.
Cash will go up to the group and let them know this as well.
Are you sure it was
Also, we
sparring, or
need to
could they have
find that
been
key.
outright fighting?
I didn't hear sounds of distress that would indicate outright fighting, but I suppose, they could still be.
Okay, okay.
You didn't hear sounds of, decapitation or wounded screaming. Just weapon impacts.
So are we gonna go forward and find that key?
Do as you wish, do-gooders. Lead the way.
We can move forward and try to find the key, but if we go into that room, we just need to be prepared for the potential combat that will ensue. Most likely. So we need a plan.
I
Maybe
did not
we-
mean to fall in that hole. I was trying to get around it.
No, you're
Uh-oh.
down the hole. And down the hole you will stay.
Oh no!
Honestly, I didn't notice you fell in the hole. Let me get you out.
You actually fell in.
I can't get out.
Couldn't get out.
Thank you.
That's
He's an
hilarious.
incredible mechanic. That's awesome.
Believe it or not, it is an optional mechanic when you're. I never remember. I ask you guys this every time. Can you see the walls that I just revealed?
No.
When you put a pit,
Mm.
you can change whether it's toggleable or not, and then whether if someone steps into it, it blocks their movement out. And I had that one set to block movement. So when Arthanis walked in, you're going down and you're staying down.
Incredible.
Yeah, that's what happened.
This is your
Well,
guys'
maybe
show.
we
I'll
should-
stay out of it.
Maybe we should take a rest.
A short rest in this room here.
Yeah, if I'm down for that. If you get that.
I could do a short
Works.
rest.
Works for me.
And we're certain nobody's gonna come in here while we're chilling.
I
No.
mean, we're never certain.
I will keep watch.
Okay.
All right. A short rest it is. Short rest hath been applied. If you are using hit dice, now is your opportunity. Bear in mind, nobody went down, so nobody has exhaustion. So you are good to go there. If you're a wizard, don't forget you have things like arcane recovery. If you're a warlock, you get spell slots back. Most things are long rest, so I leave it up to you guys to differentiate. Quick point of note, though. I did some research into the dragging someone out, hypothetically. So, if this is the area of Cloud of Daggers, can you guys all see that?
Yep.
Yep.
And someone, let me steal Arthanis just because you were the one. If you're here and you get dragged out prior to the start of your turn, you don't take damage. But the general rule for spells is if the square is touched, the square is affected. Not just that part of the square. So, hypothetically, by reaching in, Nauka would take damage by rules as written. I don't use it that way because I don't think it. I think it turns the 5-foot radius square into a 10-foot radius.
I would agree with that.
Would it
It-
make
it-
sense if I have to like put my hands out, so I have to use like a reaction or something in order to like interact with that?
So it makes sense for me for this to hit Arthanis. He's in the square. He's being hit. But for Techno to move up, grab him, and pull him out, by rules as written, I always try to tell you guys what the rules as written is. This area is affected, so by reaching in, Techno would take damage for entering the spell's area. I don't have any intention of applying it that way because I don't think it's accurate, nor do I think it. As I said, I think it manipulates the area of effect, turning a 5-foot radius into a 10-foot radius for all intents and purposes for everything other than the number. But so you know, that is the rules as written. But for me, if this is the area of affected, anybody in those 4 squares is affected. But reaching just into that square to drag Arthanis out is not, in my opinion, nor will I apply it as such, entering the area of the spell. And that applies both to you and the enemies. So I looked it up and told you I would look into it. And there you have that. The short rest has been applied. Make sure if you're a warlock, you have your spells back. Arcane recovery, I mentioned. Arthanis, you still have damage. I'm not saying you should use
I
your
have,
hit.
I have no more hit dice.
You know, sometimes that happens.
Waiting for my DM to give me another level up so I can get another hit dice. You know how it is.
I do. As you guys take your 10-minute rest, you notice that the mist-filled chamber continues to gurgle. And you finish your rest without anybody coming to disturb it. What do you want to do now?
Do we press on?
The other way.
Oh, okay.
Cashew will listen to the door again to see if the sounds of sparring are continuing.
Oh, I guess I gotta do this.
Cashew, you're gonna try and keep that 24. I saw you.
Man, we are doing great today, guys. There we go. Jesus.
She trips on the door
I am the
and crashes
darkness.
through it.
I am stealthy. I am the darkness.
I'm just thinking
I'm
back to
still-
that scene from Mythbusters where like Jamie's trying to go up the freaking vent and BAM! BAM!
So that is actually what does happen, Cashew. You stumble through the door unintentionally, and you. 1 second, I'll fix that.
I guess I trip over Keshut then.
Let's get Mars out
No, I
here.
mean, you got a 10. That's better than
A -1 is something entirely.
-1.
Oh.
There's no -1. It's just 1.
No, it automatically translates to a negative.
Oh,
When it's a natty
Because-
one, it's a -1.
Because fuck you, that's why.
Oh no.
Okay, so you stumble into the room and it's loading up. There are a number of shocked creatures inside. Did I reveal them? Reveal, damn it. There we go. As soon as the door comes open, a strong chemical scent that is, stinging to the eyes and even the skin pervades and rolls out of this chamber. You now understand why the doors are locked, closed. But it lacks a singular odor, so it's not like ammonia hitting you in the face. It's like multiple chemicals. There's nothing distinct about it, and it forms like a melange of substances that are blended. Some are old, some are new, so it seems to be a persistent and frequently chemical infused melange in this room. The stone floor bears numerous stains, streaks, marks, pitting that indicates acid and corrosive elements, as well as blast marks, small blast marks, but blast marks nonetheless. There are weapon racks that hang along the walls, as well as targets. The entire chamber funnels itself like a cone, a stepping cone towards the south, eventually ending in a solitary door. Inside, you see a double set of pairs of Claven in the center of the room. They are trading blows, and there are at least, you can't necessarily see them, but you see that there are Claven on the left and right side of the door training with spur rifles. They did not hear any of you coming, but you knew they were there, so they managed to see you. And so what we're going to do here is this is going to be a surprise round for everybody except for Kashoot, because you fall into the room.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's rough.
But you're all going to get a surprise round. So the option I have for you is this is going to be towards the end of the campaign. I am 100% comfortable starting this battle and finishing it next time. So roll initiative, but if you guys desire to wait and do this battle next time and possibly run into the game after, I'm fine with that. So it's up to you guys whether you want to use the last 30 minutes to end early or start the battle.
If I'm being honest, I wouldn't mind ending early, but if everybody wants to keep going, I'm good to go.
Yeah, I don't mind either way.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I would also not mind ending early. I have early day tomorrow.
Yeah, I gotta be up at stupid early 5:30 in the morning.
Okay.
Oh.
Stupid.
I don't have to be up early, but I do have to go to a courtroom tomorrow and deal with a twatty ex-wife. So
Hooray!
What a
Frickin'
twat!
Twat.
But that's gonna be I'm the one who had kids with her. It's my fault.
It really is.
That's
As
really
my
poor
wife
decision-making on your part, Tony.
frequently reminds you. God damn it, I want to deal with this. She's like, you're the one who put 3 kids in the bitch. I'm like, thanks for that.
3 times, Tony?
Well,
3
fuck.
times?
We were married
Shit,
for 8
homie.
years. And
Shit.
I was young. When you're young, stupid, you don't. Eddie was there when I met her. He didn't flag me off. He gets half blame at least.
No. You were pen paling with her while you were in the army.
That is true.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby, because
Throwback of the quote.
My Admiral Akbar was like, "It's not a trap. Go, go, go!" Like, played the long trap. But we'll go ahead and end early. We will start this next game, and I give you guys credit. I was seriously wondering whether you were going to take a short rest or not.
We smart.
I mean,
guys have a good week?
until,
Not always.
until Cashew decided to, tumble through
Bust in.
doors.
Roll into it.
Yeah.
She's
Well,
the
you guys
worst
have a great
fucking
week.
rogue.
You too.
Indeed.
Eh, just bad rolls. You need to stop using those fancy dice and go back to basic bitch dice. That's what
I
needs to
don't
happen.
like the basic bitch dice.
Here's the thing. I
Right, they're
am
so
using the
boring
basic
when you
bitch
get the
dice. I'm
fancy
still rolling shit.
ugly ones.
Just gotta
Yeah.
change the color, man. It's like getting a new set.
I change my color all the fucking time.
You can't just change the color. You got to change like the style of dice too.
I did.
You gotta change
This
the whole
time.
design.
This
But the-
time I did.
The problem is that you can't put your dice in jail, so it's just infecting all the other dice.
It
that
is.
you got.
Oh my god, Tony, we need a dice jail.
Yes.
Put that in
I can
fantasy
see what I can
grounds.
see.
Someone's gotta have made
hilarious.
an add-on for Fantasy Grounds at this point.
I'm gonna
God,
pick up a
there's
pack of those
so
sugar
many,
dice.
So many of those.
Twinchester. Malice.
I will look into that. But you guys have a good week until I find something out.
Later, y'all.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Later.
Good game.
Game,
Game.
guys.
Hey, everyone.
See you next week.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.